Hey guys, it's Sharon with Little Britain Company. Welcome to my channel, or the channel, or our channel. So today, as you know, I have another Ollie's haul. This was just an incredible. We were in Durham, the Durham Ollies. I was visiting my sisters, and oh my goodness, they had some great stuff. It was very exciting. We were kind of like all over the place looking for things. So I'm going to dive in. I will tell you, mixed in, because I had it mixed into my bags, are some things that I got at a place called the Scrap Exchange. And I've mentioned them before, but if you ever go to Durham, North Carolina, I'm sorry for the wavering camera. If you ever go to Durham, you might want to stop by the Scrap Exchange because they get just the coolest stuff and their prices are amazing. And they're kind of like a thrift store for crafts, and they're just amazing. So, okay, I'm going to dive in. So, I found some of the tags. We've seen people haul these. Normally, if I find something great, I might get multiples of it, especially if they have tons of it. And they had tons of these tags. They were $1 a piece, but I actually thought, even for $1 a piece, I make tags. So I didn't really want to buy a whole lot, so I just bought one of each. So they had like the easy squared, the more decorative, the frilly one, and then the round. Those were good. I mean, they were a good buy. I found the Damask Love stickers, and these are very cute. They are a little small. They're dimensional, they're puffy. But I love the citrus going through here, and you even have hot pepper, the beach, little ice cream truck, super cute. This may actually not be an hour long. I don't know, guys. I think that would shock all of us. Let me see what's next. I was with my sisters. We went through everything. So this is really cool. This was the hip stamperay. It's a peony builder, and so you use the stamps to actually build the flower. So you get all these wonderful impressions of it. You have 13 pieces in here. I think that's very cool. I kind of wonder if. So there's no more directions to it about what to use. I'm not always a big stamper, so I'll have to figure out how to use this properly, what the layers are. But I'm kind of excited to figure this out. Wait a minute, what is under there? So you also have these sentiments, thinking of you. There we go. Thanks, hello, and thinking of you. It's very, very cute. Put these over here. I was very excited about this. This is the Heidi Swap Holiday. This is for the marquee. This is the minis. I opened one already because, you know, we were showing each other. I'm going to show you the one I opened. So I opened this one. You just have the white piece in the back. And I'll use this to show you. There we go. So it's meant to build up into sort of that box that you see there. But this is acetate. So I will use these in some of my journals and books and things. I just love that it's got that sort of candy cane look on the sides. And it just depends on which one. Some of them are just on the sides. This is the top and bottom, of course. Here's another side one. And then you get these. I love that. Definitely be using that. And then just the happy. So I thought that was really fun. And I do like finding acetate pieces for my books now. Found the Bow Bunny Brads. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So these, let me take this out so you can see are truly brads. So sometimes we now see brads that are adhesive brads. These are truly brads, and you get the tags. You get these beautiful embellishment pieces. You're going to get these wonderful sort of the dots. This is another large tag, and then the square brad pieces. This is super cool. I can't speak this morning. It is very early morning. I wanted to get up and get out of bed and get my day going. So that's really fun. I did buy a couple of those. Again, this store had just crates and boxes, and I feel like I'm missing something. I'll have to go back and look. So yeah, this is pink paisley, whimsical. These are rub-ons, and I want to see if this is all of them. Let's open it up, and I have not opened it yet. I do like rub-ons, especially if I'm doing some pages. Yeah, it's just these two. It's really fun to do these right onto a sheet of paper that may be in a notebook, sort of a little surprise as someone's looking through it. So good day, enjoy the moment, my very favorite. Happy, love you to the moon and back. You're the best, embrace good things. Fun, you make me smile, good vibes, from me to you, family, little moments. And then all of these really cute little additional, grateful little stars and things. I just think that was super fun. This was in a pack, and I think I just bought one of these, but I might have bought two. And I don't have the packaging with it because I opened it for the sisters. Okay, sorry. It's Heidi Swap. It's a Heidi Swap. So I really like this one because I will, of course, take it apart. It has the to-do list. I love that it's got the grid in here, but then later it's got goals in here. I think it's just the to-do and the goals. Oh, no, it's got a note section. So I really like these different pieces, and I will take them apart and kind of do something with them. I really like the look of this. I don't know whether this was intended to be Barbie, but it sure looks like it's intended to be Barbie, doesn't it? It's definitely got the Barbie colors, especially the 1950s Barbie colors. So I thought that might be fun to do. I sometimes do Barbie stuff. Okay, so here's a Vicky Bouton sticker set. And again, this is really fun. These stickers are very thick. You get 120. The world's full of beautiful things. Happy looks good on you. Made me chuckle. This here. These are really cute stickers. And I love all of the sentiments, but they're tag sentiments. Kindred spirits, bright idea, time together. Those are really cool. And then you turn it over, you've got these really nice edging pieces you can use. And then more of the sentiments noted. That's really cute. You do have, I don't want to try to see it through the, let me get that out of there. Fine. We're just going to pull that off because it's being stubborn. There we go. Now you can see it better. These are for the top of your file tabs, and I love that. And the top of tags. So I think those are really cool. And then this one, I don't know if it was intended to have this kind of worn look to it, but it's definitely intended as sort of a ripped page effect. But again, those are some thick stickers. And this one. Oh my goodness. K&C Company Ghostly Greetings. You get 9 pieces in here. I have not opened one of these yet. Let me get into this one. If I can get it out. Oh, it's sticking. Here we go. Let me get that one out. So, oh my goodness. Okay. So you get this really cool pumpkin. Love that. You get this, they're kind of on a thinner acetate. You get the ghostly stars. It's just so fun. Here are the hopping spiders. I'm trying to make sure you can really see the effect of it. You get the little cat and jack-o'-lantern. Let's see. Skull and crossbones. I love the spider web. For some reason, that makes me think of New Orleans. I don't know why. Just kind of, this one definitely gives me a bit of a New Orleans vibe. The fencing. All right, we get this really cool, just element. And then we get the really fun Happy Halloween. That was, and again, they had tons of everything. Everything. They had this great, this was 25 sheets. This is basil. Do any of us know how to pronounce it? This is some of the basil. It is, this was $2.99 for the 25 sheets. I really like it when I can find the 25 sheets. And it's got the raised dots to it. So it's got this wonderful, wonderful feel to it. It's always good. Okay, I'm just going to move these over a little bit. Just a little bit. I've got things. I'm going to try, well, I'll show you now that at the end. What I'm going to say is that although you can't see it right now, and I'm going to have a hard time showing this properly, this is a Cricut mat. These sell for something like $75. And this was $5. It was up on top of a shelf, so you'd have to look for it. This was an incredible buy. I am super excited about this because my white mat underneath has been getting a little bit, I don't know, older looking. And so I'm going to be laying this down on top of it, and I just love it. It is like a purplish on the background, and I wish I could show it to you better. I'm really sorry about that, but it is super exciting. Oh, goodness. So let me open this fun thing. So this is a Project Life. You get 18 4x6 cards, which I haven't opened. Let's take a look. I have a bunch of stuff falling. Oh, they're double-sided. That's nice. Well, that's Project Life. I mean, I do kind of expect that. Here and Now. I like the stripes. Love. This is The Good Life. Special Moments. I really love the Project 180. And you know what's funny about the Project Life and the 180? I had never seen them before I started seeing them in Ollie's hauls. Inspire every moment. The date. These are great. Today was a great day. These are so wonderful to put into journals or make part of your 6x6, 6x4 journals. 4x6, really. Always put the small number first. Enjoy the moment. Today. Stay gold. Daydream. What does that say? Memories. Love this. Oh, I love it. So it changes orientation. So you have the you just had the horizontal. Now we're moving to vertical orientation. That is really nice because it just, if you want your books to look differently. Today's adventure, currently noted. And they don't have a huge amount in this one. Some of the other ones could go either way. So that is very cool. And it looks like, I don't know, they may have other ones. That'd be fun. Let me get to some of the cards. Y'all know how much I like cards. I like working with cards. I think that they can just be so versatile. Let's go ahead and get this one open. Okay, let's see. Let me really get into this one. So these are Paige Evans Garden Shop. This is really nice. I love the leaves on here. This one is double-sided. So again, I like it when I can open it up and I've got sort of that half page there. That's always fun. And next, we have this kind of pretty pink. That's nice. Let's see, some of them are hidden. Ooh, I like, that's tiny hearts. So this one has tiny hearts. Cute. Ooh. I missed one. Oh, just a little something. That is cute. I like the back. That's very cute. I like that. We have the stripes. That's a little beachy to me. Makes me think of beachy. This one. Okay, so we have two different colors on this one. I do like the sunflowers. Let's see this one. Nice bright. So this one's the 2. This one's the doubled up. You really get so many in these. They don't scrimp. Thanks a bunch. And, oh, that's really pretty. That backside. Let's see. That one is, to me, very summery. And do we have any more cards? I think this is the last card in here. Maybe peonies? So, some beautiful cards. These are so fun to use. And so the next one is Parasol by Maggie Holmes. I don't think I have this one. But Parasol is one that we see a lot of. That was a big one for Maggie Holmes. Oh, this box is kind of falling apart. Alrighty then. I'll try putting it back in later. Oh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. So I always, y'all know, I always separate my envelopes out. There weren't a lot of cards. I will say there were not a huge number of cards out there. So, so this one's got, I like that though. This one almost looks like it might be missing a few envelopes, but you know, that's okay. I've got lots of envelopes. So, oh, that's really pretty. Grateful for you. So some of these cards, I do take some of these and keep them at school if I need a card for somebody. It's just nice to have something available. So some of these, grateful for you and the thank you, I'll probably take a couple of those, although I'll probably also break down a few of those. So you get 4 of each, and that does give you some options. This one, I love it because that one's got the full sides. And then, I mean, oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. I hope everything's in the frame. I'm just realizing that my frame might be a little bit different from where I think it is. Oh my. So you got maybe swallows, but it's two-sided. And I will say it has not been, this is what's, it's been kind of folded. There's not a terrible crease in there, so those. Oh, that's sweet. The I love you. It's got that pretty pink on the back. Oh, I really like the paper. Very marbleized. That is super cool. Okay. Oh, this one looks like it was never quite folded properly. But does it even have, yeah, it's got the crease in it. That is so pretty. So, and that's okay. So that is all of the paper and envelopes in the Paracel set. Really pretty. But, you know, it's Maggie Holmes. We would expect nothing less. I'm going to see if I can get this closed a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so before I dive into some of the papers, let's take a look at the Moonlight Magic. So this was, again, $1. Cards are $1.99. Most of what I've shown you was $1 each thing. So I have not given a dive into this one. There's a lot in this pack. This is Moonlight Magic. It doesn't say by whom. It is just one of the American Craft. This, by the way, is very nice and heavy, so I'll be using that for making something. So let's see what we get. This is an actual frame. You just insert the photo, and then you get these paper clips, which are really cute. So let me see if I can zoom in on those for you. So can you see how you've got sort of the designs and things here? You punch that out, and you can punch out the top piece, and it is exactly what it says. It's a paper clip. Oh, that's too far away. Y'all can't see stuff. All right, let me move that one out of the way. You get another frame. So you just slide your photo in. Oh, I love this. So it's a book pocket. Y'all know how much I like those. My Moon and Stars. That is really nice. You have a folder. I love doing these too. This is one of my favorite things to do, making the folders. There are some tags. That is another little pocket. So they should fit. Yeah, here we go. This pocket fits the tag if you wanted to. It's a tight pocket. This is sewn. So you can see that it has the sewing down one edge. The lovely, so cool. And then a large folded pocket. These are so nice to have to add some of these embellishments and things to your books and have them ready to go sometimes. I think that's so fun. All right, let's see what else is in here. This is just it's a treasure chest. So this is individual tags. They are perforated so you can separate them. This is another frame. Slide your little picture in there. I think that's really cute. Fort Worth. Just a journal card, but if you want to learn how to draw a flower. Oh, got something falling. Then this is kind of, this is when you use a little punch to give yourself those little edges. You can slide any picture in there you want to. I like that little magic picture. Just a journal card. An envelope. Oh my word, guys. It's a vellum envelope, and then it's got sort of this wonderful gold stamp on top. Then these are acetate file tabs. Those are so cute. Try not to lose them. Oh, I know. I know how not to lose them. I will put them inside my little envelope. Oh, how cute is that? And then last, you have that wonderful acetate piece, Sweetest Thing. This was a fantastic find. Again, they had tons when I went. Now today it's a very early Friday morning. And they had a ton of this when I was there this past weekend. So hopefully they'll have more if you choose to go. So these were individual sheets. These were 25 cents a sheet. This is more of the basil. So I didn't get a huge amount. I have a lot of paper, but I needed some. So this has got the raised dots on it. So I had 2 of those. And then this was an interesting paper. This doesn't do a lot for me. This is Vicky Bouton. And I know that, you know, this part just isn't my thing. But I really liked this side. I thought this side was great. So I did buy 4 of those. This one, I got 4 of these. This way. So I love the cut aparts. I think there's some really good ones on here. And then the back is this just really nice, kind of distressed Swiss dot on the red. I love this. I think there's so many things you can use with that. Again, this is an animal print. It's just not my thing. I mean, it's cute, but it's not my thing. But this side is absolutely my thing. I was thinking Halloween, Christmas, honestly, anything. This one, I'm always excited when I find, Christmas paper. So you have this very cute, this is basil, I don't see, it's 'Tis the Season. 'Tis the Season on this side, the Merry Christmas. Very cute. I wonder if there's a 2016. 2016 on this one. But I do also like this stripe. This one, oh my word. I honestly wish that I had bought more. I think I only bought 4 sheets. And I wish that I had bought 10. Because I love this one. And it's, you know, you have all of these cut aparts. You have a month page if you choose to use it. And then on the back, you have this beautiful paper. It's really lovely. I mean, you can do just the bees. You have just the lemons if you want to. You have the chicks and the lilies. So this can be Easter, but it can also be summer and other times of the year. And that is one of the things I love so much about this piece of paper. So again, I really, really wish, maybe I'll ask one of the sisters if they're going by there. It's really not close to their house though. Not close at all. It's kind of just outside Durham, I think. This is It's All Good by Dear Lizzie. I really liked the award type thing here. And this is a really pretty page too. This is very pretty. So they had a lot of different papers there. And I don't think I even got one of each paper. I bought 2 of these. And again, I wish I'd bought more because I know that I'll use this for Christmas. This is just the raised dots. So I'm about to get a little bit into my haul from Scrap Exchange. And Scrap Exchange is just things people bring in. They don't want anymore. They donate them. Scrap Exchange makes sure they get into the hand of, you know, artists and creators. So this whole piece was in there. And this is, I think you pay by the pound for some of this. And I thought this was very pretty. So just something I could use maybe for some teenage books that I might want to make, some teen series. Just a lot of different options in here. I'm sure some of it has been taken out, but that's okay. So this was part of the by the pound, and you can see that someone's taken 4 pieces out. This is just chipboard. And I looked at this and said, well, that's 2 covers. I mean, that's a 2 sets of cover and front and back that I can, that I can grab. And it's like 25 cents a pound. So this probably cost me a few cents. So that was very exciting. This was also in there in the pounds. This is a full thing of the book plates, stickers from Barnes & Noble. This was $10 originally. That's what it says. And I got it for change. These are so wonderful. I will be putting some of these into my blind date with a book. I thought those would be great. This was also by the pound, and I really wish I had grabbed more. These are fabric stickers. I don't know that I've ever seen them, and I doubt they're still out there. It looked like someone, maybe a store, had donated all of them. But you've got the tickets here: Magical, Make-A-Wish, Beautiful Season, Love, Our Story, and Once Upon a Time. Very cool. And then these on the back are borders of stickers, so you'll be able to pull those off. That was just super cool. I think they're borders. You know what? I might be wrong. I didn't pull them apart. Oh no, they are not. They are just the back. They're just the back. They're really nice though. It's a nice cardstock. So once I pull the stickers off and use those, I will cut this up and use this. So I won't lose that part. But I did think that was another set of stickers. It was just the front ones. Got 2 of those. This pad of paper was part of the... This is from Stamp It Up. So clearly somebody used some of it and said, I don't need it anymore. And I love that they donated it to Scrap Exchange, where other scrapbookers are going to come along and find it and... like me, and use it. And I probably won't use it all. Maybe I'll send back what I don't use for the next person to come along. They had a lot of these. I think each sister and I got one. I'm going to open this up and show you what this is. Again, I think some things might have come from a store that closed or a store that was clearing out some of its inventory. So these were just 50 cents. And it came in this set. So there were 3 of each in each 50-cent bag. I mean, can't go wrong. Then, get that open. They are, you can kind of see, it's like a file book. So it's very nice. It's good quality. I'll be cutting it down, of course, and using it in other things. But I love the designs. I think it's really pretty. And I like the option that it's got the sort of the dates and the journaling aspect to the back of it. So that was cool. This was just a random sheet of paper I found, but I loved it. I love it so much. I don't know where this one came from. I wish I could find the set. I did find these Mickey Mouse. I will tell you, I was very excited when I found this one. The reason I was excited is because I've mentioned before that Little Brit has a band director. He loves marching bands so much. And they've decided that at the end of the school year, they're actually going to go and compete in Disney World. And that is super exciting because this is perfect. So this will go into the band director's junk journal that I am making for him that has been commissioned by my son. So I found that one. Now I went ahead and got these other ones. I don't know what I'll use them for yet, but they are just really fun. So we've got this one, and then we've got the sort of the Mickey, maybe Uncle Sam. This was a rub-on. Again, this was all at Scrap Exchange. This was part of the, pennies for the pound. This was gorgeous. Nursery Tales. I don't recognize. Oh, it's Prima. This is Prima. So I'll use the background, but then I absolutely love these rub-ons. I think they're just wonderful. Hoppy days, fresh carrots. This way for bunny hugs. I'm just a little mouse scurrying about the house, sniffing for a crumpet or perhaps a bit of cheese. Cameraman Gruyere preferred, if you please. Gruyere. Wee little one. This is just so beautiful. So very exciting. I think we are back to... This is going to go back and forth a little bit. This was at Ollie's. And I thought this was very kind of cool. I liked that it was not as shiny metallic as some of the ones that I see. And I think I got several sheets of this. I have just one here. This is from a pack that one of my sisters got and shared. And so this is kind of interesting. I kind of like the look of this. I very much like the distressed look of this dot here. That was really fun. So when one of us bought a pack, we opened it up and we were sharing it with each other. This is back to Scrap Exchange. They had this whole section. This one was clearly someone had cleared out their own personal scrapbooking materials, because this was with a folder sheet that said vellum. And I saw it and I grabbed it and I was so excited because it literally was full of just different vellums. So this was, I love that one. I don't know if y'all can see these well. This one was so exciting. This sheet, can you see? It's got the edging. It's got these mountains. This beautiful green. This was just a treasure. This is just sort of this colored on one side. It's a little bit splattered. I didn't see that before. It's kind of got a dot splatter in there. Then this bigger sheet of the Swiss. We have yellow, the pink, and then this one, which is embossed. Embossed leaves. Isn't that cool? All right, and we're back to Ollie's. I know, guys. So another sister managed to find the 25 pack of these. I thought this was very cool. I love like the Super Dude, Keep Your Head in the Clouds, Superfly. I just thought this was really fun. I can cut all of these out. But I do like the background too, so I think that was cool. But this was really fun. Then I found this one with the balloons, and I could not remember if I had it. And again, I shared it with the sisters. But this one was really nice, just American craft, The Color of Memories. All right, this was another huge find. Let me do that a little bit so y'all can see it better. This is the Foil Quill Magnetic Mat. I was so excited about this. Now you use it with, let's see, let's open it. It was $5, guys. This says the original price was $14.99, but I do think they sell for more than that. But this was $5. All right, so let me get this open. Oh my word. You know, maybe if I just got my scissors out instead of trying to break through my hand. There we go. Try. Oh, even the scissors aren't working. There we go. Okay. Putting all my packaging aside. Oh, this is pretty. So it's just got a backing of cardboard back here. And it comes with these are magnets already. And the mat itself is magnetic, I believe. Is the mat magnetic or is it just metal? I think it's just metal. Let me get it out. But it is meant to hold things, your foil things, I believe, while you're... This was such a find. This was an amazing find. All right, so they do have instructions on here. Magnetic mat, magnetic foil. It looks like you need a second piece that goes with it, and it gives you all the instructions. Yeah, these, oh my goodness, these are the magnets. So they hold whatever the piece is that you're working on. Now, I don't have one of the machines that does the foil. I don't really need it because I know that I have other things that would be great for me to be able to hold down on an easily wipeable surface that can hold down while I'm doing things and then move them around. So this was amazingly exciting. I think it was Susan who found that one. Okay. Then I found these Christmas bags, and if you've seen my videos, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I will do this sometimes. If I find bags or wrapping paper that I think is just really gorgeous, I'll use it. You know, this is paper, so I will use these in my creations, and I loved these white trees. Really felt like this was like a 50s feel to it. So I'm going to be cutting this bag up, and the paper is going to be nice and thick and heavy. Now this one says Merry Christmas on both sides. I'll use that for Christmas probably. This one has the Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, but I very much like these. So I haven't decided whether I'll cut this one up or just use it for Christmas. And these tags are gorgeous. I love that tag. This one says no peeking, and of course this one is a big bow. Then we have the gumdrops. So this is beautiful and I love it, but this is why I bought it. So the tag needs recutting because it was kind of off cut. But these gingerbread girls and boys are just so gorgeous. So I'm going to be fussy cutting those and using them on some different things. I thought they were wonderful. Then you also get this adorable one, and I love this too. I think that these would make wonderful embellishments. Love the big tree tag. So that was another good one. Again, I really like these smaller gingerbreads, so I'm thinking about cutting those up. I love the candy cane and the big tag. These candy canes are awesome. And then this, I want to use this as a background on some of my Christmas creations. I love a good stripe, and this one just has that perfect mixtures. So good. And finally, well, not finally, I have to go. I think I'm missing a bag, and you can get a better look at this amazing mat. Oh my golly, I love it so much. Oops. So I found this larger bag. Now these were all $2.99, all of them. And again, I love the gingerbread. I love the giant gingerbread tag. So I'm going to cut this bag up. This bag I will use for Christmas. Probably my husband. Well, I will, because that's a nice joke with us, but he's a wonderful man. So, but I think that these, I do like using things in different ways, and I really think that these are fun. So I found, 3 different types of gingerbread people that I want to use. Now I'm going to go check something out because I'm pretty sure that I have a few other things that got stuck into a box. I'll be right back. Oh, that's not going to work. I knew there were a few more things. Okay. Let's get it. All right, I'm going to show you another one of the really amazing things that I found. The Cricut True Control Kit. This is so exciting. $4.99, guys. So you get all of the different blades and the Cricut. This is the swivel, no touch blade changing. I like that. Oh, sorry about that. I am so excited to use this. I cannot tell you. Blade lock system. It's just a great deal. $4.99. So I found this one. Now these are just letters. And I really think that maybe I already had some of these. Let me see if I can get into this. Easier said than done. There we go. Let me get that. There we go. So this is indeed just going to be letters, but they're acetate letters. And how fun would that be if you're doing a little notebook or something for someone, especially in a cinch, and then you go ahead and cinch in maybe the letters in their name. I just think that's really fun. And then they also have, I'm going to say, no, those are just, let's open this up a little bit. I try to get to these now without using the boxing because the boxing is acetate, and I've reused that a lot lately. Because that's a nice, what size is that? That's about 3.5 by 3.5. Okay. See, now I'm just determined to get into this thing. There we go. Because I want to look at the very back. This was in the front. So, yeah, I wondered if these are just the letters. There's and multiples of each. Because, of course, they're meant for the bigger boards. I just think that's really fun. I really like the idea of kind of doing a little hole punch on those and including that personalization of someone's letters or initials or, you know, something like that. Let's get those back together. All right, so then there was this. This is the date stamp, which is super cool to use when you're doing, honestly, any kind of junk journals. This was $1.99. But along with the date, it also has these cool additional pieces that you can put on and that stamp out with it, which I think is just super fun. So you just add it in and they hold, oh, it's magnetic on there. Yep, that's nice. So they say details of everyday life, noteworthy moments, and it's a good day to have a good day. I think those are awesome. I do wish that there were some other options, and I wonder if out there somewhere there are additional options. Something maybe Christmassy where, you know, North Pole type things or to send to, but these are super cool. Then we have this pestle. It got a little bit bruised. They had a lot of these, but I right now have a lot of glitter paper. So I decided, I should do it in the middle. I decided to just get one of these notebooks, which I believe was $1.99. But it's really nice. I mean, nothing's coming off on my hand. That's always important. So you get multiples of each. It's thin. This is not one of the thicker ones. But for $1.99, Oh my goodness, you get a lot of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this was 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 2 different colors. There we go. Can you see the, I don't know if you can see the difference, but this one's slightly darker. So I like this. Kind of almost a bluish green, which leads to this one. And that's it. So just a nice little stack. But I really, you know, the fact that the glitter does not come off on your hand, that's a bonus. That's a big bonus. This for $1. These are these pink lights. I just thought these were very cute. And I'm thinking I might put a pink tree up here in my craft room. And I like the idea of having a few of the pink lights. But also there's so many things you can use with those. So it feels not very full. Huh. I may have purchased one that someone took the lights out of, because I didn't realize that it was ripped up there. And it looks to me, yeah, looks like I did. We were moving fast, and it looks like I managed to purchase one that someone had taken the lights out of. Well, that's a bummer. But it happens, so that's just, you know, just be aware. Check your packages. Make sure that everything's in them that's supposed to be in them. This, I'm not going to be upset about that. That was $1. That's kind of a, you know, live and learn experience. This was so exciting. I cannot tell you. I've seen people haul these. These are the 4x6 textured cards, and they have all of these wonderful kind of Halloween-y colors. We're in mid-October right now, so I'm feeling Halloween-y. These are so nice. They are heavy duty. They are textured cards. I've seen people use these a lot. There's a woman I like to watch who uses these. She'll cut them and sort of tear into them and make them into like deck of cards. Wow, these colors are gorgeous. They are so perfect for Halloween. You cannot get better than that. This is a beautiful pack. And they were $1. And they had cases upon cases. The cases were stacked so high, I don't think people realized that they had so many of them. So I think I bought like 8 of these. I was so excited to get these. And, you know, these are very Halloween-y colors to me, very fall. But, you know, these are any time of the year. Some of the grays, and certainly these, you get 60 cards. So you 1, 2, 3, you have 6. You get 10 of each card. These are the Project Life ones. I love the Project Life items. I just think they're amazing. This was the big one for the haul. Super exciting. It was the most expensive thing I bought too, because normally everything I'm buying from Ollie's is, you know, occasionally there's a $4.99 item in there. Mostly it's $1 to $2 each. But this was $10. But worth it. If you are a Disney fan, this is a sticker anthology. So this is intended to be sort of torn apart. So I will take this page out. It will go into something. I love all the Mickey paper. These are all stickers, guys. I'm going to do what I often do with you when I find books like this. I'm going to run through them. I love the older versions, the black and white versions. These are your sticker sheets. So once you pull them off, I think you can reuse those. Lots of mini. Oh my goodness. I just kind of leafed through it when I first got it. Look at that, Donald. This is just really gorgeous. Even if you just like the art of it all. Love Pluto. Goofy. Oh, how cute is that? Some of the different characters that are associated with Goofy. I don't know all those characters. Oh, Donald Duck. I love the Donald Duck page. Scrooge and Daisy. So Grandma Lynn, who has been our next door neighbor, and since my mother had passed away the same year that little Brit was born, Grandma Lynn's been sort of next door grandma because his other grandmother lives in England, so she can't be around a whole lot. So anyway, Grandma Lynn loves Daisy Duck. So we always try to find her something Daisy Duck. With these stickers, I might be able to make a whole Daisy Duck album for her. Or something close to it. That would be so fun. Okay, so bonus stickers of the Disney groups. Now you get into the movies. Snow White. The Cinderella. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it looks like they each have a copy of the movie poster. You got the original Sleeping Beauty, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. All right, we got I love Aladdin. That was my eldest son's favorite. Pocahontas. We've got a great story about going to Disney. We went to Disney close to Valentine's Day. We were there over Valentine's Day one year with 3 of our 4 children. And little Brit, who was like 5 at the time, he decided, because he's always been a bit of a romantic, he wanted to bring flowers to the Disney princesses. And literally that's what he did. We ended up having to use, we bought a bunch of fake roses. So when he met a Disney princess, he would, we had a backpack and we had them in there, and he would give them one of these. And Pocahontas was the first one who got one, and she was so sweet. And she gave him something special from her pouch that she carries. Jasmine from Aladdin was also just amazing. She must have spent, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 minutes just with little Brit. She was with Aladdin there, just giving him a really lovely amount of it, and he was just tickled to give them something. So we got Mulan, Tiana, love it. Rapunzel, Moana. I don't remember her name. I love Moana. I love that. And then we get bonus stickers from each of the different series. Dumbo. Cute as that. Oh, Bambi. I love the Bambi. All right. Lady and the Tramp. 101 Dalmatians. These are just absolutely fabulous. So they had quite a few of these books. And this book is from 2024. This is not an old book. I looked it up. They're selling it at Target for, I think, basically $20. So you get it about half price. This is Aristocats. You've got some Winnie the Pooh, Fox and the Hound. With the bunny. I can't remember the name of this one. Lion King. Can't remember. Zootopia. It's right there. Zootopia. You get your bonus stickers. These are so good. So good. Pinocchio. Oh my golly. I love this one. All right, so you have Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan. Peter Pan was one of my eldest son's favorites. That and Aladdin, I know. Sword in the Stone, Robin Hood. Oh my goodness, some of our children made us watch Robin Hood so much. Hercules, Lilo and Stitch. This is my favorite one that I share with my daughter. So cute. Okay, so we have, this is the second of this, oh my goodness, I should certainly remember the name of this one. But I can't. I got most of them. So this one, we didn't really watch that one. This one we did. I think this came out during, Encanto, came out during, COVID. So you have your extra stickers. Oh my. All right, Toy Story. Monsters, Inc., Nemo, Finding Nemo, Ratatouille. Oh, golly. Little Brit loved Ratatouille. This was one that I didn't watch a lot of, so I'm not really remembering. These start getting into a time when Little Brit started kind of stepping away from the Disney, but most of these. Oh, and so then they have these bonus pages that if you chose to, you could put your stickers directly on here. I will take these out and use them in albums. So, Frozen. That was the one. Oh, I love it. The house room. So, that was the Disney sticker anthology. If you love it, I hope you're able to find it, because this was an incredible find. So it was a great day of treasures at Durham, and super exciting. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, if you like the content, please subscribe, hit the like button. Don't forget when you subscribe to hit the bell so it'll tell you when new ones come out. And I will see you all next time. Cheers.